Hi there, my name is Andrew and I am a community tutor here at Italki. I'm qualified to teach English as a foreign language and I would absolutely love to become your teacher. Now, I'm going to tell you in this video some information about myself that will help you to decide whether or not you would like me to help you with your English. One of the first things that I need to mention is about the process of booking a lesson, because this is a question that students often ask me. They often send me messages and they say, Andrew, how do we actually book a lesson on the italki website? So at the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that. In order to do that, I will actually have to borrow the profile of my Portuguese teacher, a very nice Brazilian lady called Talita, because I can't show you using my own profile because the options for booking a lesson obviously don't appear on my own profile, because what good would it be to book a lesson with myself? Wouldn't make much sense, no? So, what can I help you with? Well, maybe you have to do a job interview in English. The job of your dreams, but you have to speak in English. I can help you to get that job by preparing you in a very thorough way. I would start by building up your confidence so that you can speak quite fluently, and then I would start to ask you very searching or difficult questions. My aim would be to ask you questions that are more difficult than the ones that the real interviewer would ask you. We would be doing what we call in English a role play, where I would play the role of the interviewer and you would play the role of yourself, the person being interviewed. I can also help you with tests. So maybe you want to move to a foreign country such as Australia, or you want to study at a particular university in an English-speaking country. To do that, you will normally need some kind of proof of your ability in English, such as the IELTS test, or maybe one of the Cambridge exams, like the FCE or the CAE. I can help prepare you for those tests. I have a lot of experience of doing that, and I'd love to help you pass that test so that you can fulfill whatever dream you want. I also offer conversational lessons. We can talk about anything you want, and I have lots of ideas myself, so if you can't think of something, I can make lots of suggestions. Now, during the conversational lessons, I will give you advice on vocabulary, so different ways that you can say things, on pronunciation, and on grammar. Speaking of grammar, if you want a more formal type of lesson about grammar, then we can do that. I have lots of textbooks, and of course a key advantage of teaching online is that we have the whole wide world of the internet available as a teaching resource. I'm learning languages myself, and I love to do so, and for that reason I do understand that sometimes it can be difficult and frustrating to learn a language, but by the same token, I also know that it is an amazing feeling when you get that breakthrough, when you get to the point where you think, yes, I can do this, and I would very much like to help you to get to that point. So, finally, I will close by mentioning a few other matters. Firstly, I've helped students from all over the world, so wherever you are from, feel welcome. Please come and take a lesson with me. Secondly, I've helped people of different ages, so I have some experience working with children and teenagers, as well as adults. For example, here on the right is a lesson that I prepared the other week, which is about basketball, because I had a teenage student from Russia who likes basketball, so we did a lesson about basketball, like this, with lots of videos and pictures. So that's the sort of lesson that I could do for a teenager. I will also show you now, to finish, how you can book a lesson on italki. So, as I mentioned, I have to borrow the profile of my teacher Talita, who teaches me Portuguese. So what you need to do on the teacher profile page, on the right hand side, you will see two options. One says book a trial lesson. The other says schedule a lesson. There's also the option to send a message to the teacher if you have any questions. And if you have any questions for me, please feel free to use this send message button. So what you do is you click schedule lesson, and you will then see a list of courses that are available. So you pick whichever course you are interested in, you click on it. You will then have to pay for a course. So you click checkout and schedule. And this brings up the scheduling screen. Under number 1, where it says lesson schedule, you will click this red button, which says add date and time. When you do that, that produces a calendar. Now, on the teacher's calendar, where a square appears in solid green like this means that this lesson is available to be booked. If it appears like this, it means the lesson has been taken. If it appears white, it means the lesson is not available. So if you want a lesson at this time here on a Thursday, you simply click on the available time, and you will see that that time is added in the lesson window. You then pay for your lesson. You have to enter your password. You have to pay for the lesson. You click continue. And as soon as you click continue, your lesson with that teacher will be automatically booked. So that is how you book a lesson here at Italki. So I hope you book a lesson with me soon, and I very much look forward to helping you. Goodbye.